Now, I'm back following my passion about my life. Um, Let me explain to you about the Romanian music business. Now, the Romanian music business is not run and controlled by real talent. It's actually run and controlled by the Romanian Secret Service and the pimps and smugglers. And I know you're probably wondering why. Well, if you turn on the Romanian TV or if you see their shows, you will see the most beautiful women that you probably could ever see. And unfortunately, sex sells. Yes, let me repeat that. Sex sells. Now, I truly learned that sex really does sell in this country because you have the most beautiful, most untalented women making the most money in the industry. And no one ever questions how did they get there? Why are they there? Now, one of the things that I want you to understand is about a notorious figure that I have had a chance to meet. I met him working at the Radisson when I was DJing for diplomats and Freemasons and other people of the highest statutes in Romania. Now, what I mean is about Nicu is, let me explain to you about the Radisson and our meeting. I used to DJ at the Radisson for over a year. And I'm the best DJ. I have the best music. I listen to the best music. In the United States, I worked at several radio stations. I've been in music all my life. There's very few people that know more about music than me. Now, I'm DJing at the Radisson, and lo and behold, this short guy, dark curly hair, sits next to me. Actually, he was already there before I got to work. He was with a lady. Dressed really, really nice, all in black. Everybody was kind of looking at me and looking at him, and for the people that knew, they were like, he's wanted everywhere, but how could he be just sitting right at the Radisson if he's wanted by the Romanian police, supposedly wanted by the CIA, supposedly wanted by Spain, supposedly wanted by Interpol? Here was this guy, Nicăgheru, sitting right in the Radisson lobby, right next to my DJ booth. So I guess you're wondering, how did I know he was Nicăgheru? Well, he doesn't speak any English, and he had his assistant speak to me. Very beautiful lady, very polite. And he loved my music. He sat there for 30 minutes, checked me out, watched me scratch, play some jazz. I said, yeah, I'm the best, I know. So he asked me to come, well, he asked his assistant to ask me to come play at his club, Mega Discoteca, on the seaside in Romania. Now, for all you well-informed people, you all know that Nicăgheru owns Mega Discoteca. That's another one of his clubs. So I said, oh, okay, yeah, sure, wow, cool. So I was really excited. Another job. I need one because just the money. Hadn't made enough money to do anything with my life here, so I never turned down a job. So then he told me to email him. He gave me his email. Guess what his email was? It was NikuG at Yahoo something. I forget. But I said, NikuG? And then I looked at him after I saw his email. And then I looked at the table next to me. And I took a hard look around. I noticed everybody was looking at us. But what I did notice is there were two tables filled with Americans with bad haircuts, casual, and everything in my head just kept saying CIA, CIA, CIA. And I'm wondering, were these guys CIA? So, this is what I did. Well, I'm a DJ, and, I like to sing. Everybody knows me at the Radisson from what I do, I like to sing. So, this is what I did. I started to sing, and under my voice, I go, CIA. And I watched two tables of guys, they turned red. Yeah, literally turned red. And I watched him, and I said, looked at him, and I said, "Are these guys CIA?" Looked right at him when I said it. And the younger gentleman, or the younger agent, he got really uncomfortable. The older agent kept his cool, kept his calm. But the younger one really was just didn't know what to do, didn't know what to think. He had never seen anything like this or anybody bust him. Well, I didn't bust him. I mean, what did I have to lose by saying CIA in the Radisson? Nothing. But if they were CIA, I had everything to gain. So I'm notorious for doing this. So what I did find out is I met Nikageru, and there was two tables of CIA Central Intelligence gentlemen right next to us. So if Nikageru is supposedly being hunted by the CIA and Romanian Secret Service and Interpol and all of this, well, why didn't they arrest him? So what this told me is they're protecting him. So let me get into Nikageru's counterpart, the guy that puts all his name on his paperwork and handles his business and stuff. Liviu Moranu. Now, you're wondering how I know about him. Well, I used to sit and have dinner and other things at his restaurant. And my ex-manager was one of his best friends. Now, this is how I know about Liviu Moranu. Now, Liviu Moranu is actually married to a famous Romanian singer from Moldova, and she's an ex-prostitute. Now, all the Romanians think Liviu's a great guy because he married an ex-prostitute and gave her a better life, blah, 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 blah. Well, come on, people. He didn't give her a better life. She was one of his father's prostitutes, and he smuggles women and children, and he sleeps with prostitutes all the time. And so why not marry one? Because the best place to hide is in plain sight. So this is Liviu Moranu. If you want to go say hi to him, go to Buffalo Steakhouse. It's very close to the U.S. consulate. Or visit the living room. It's very near Piazza Rizita, right by University. Or you can visit Club Space. He runs that too. So these are Liviu's businesses that he runs for Niku, and Club Space is right next door to Fashion TV, which Nikageru owns. And how do I know Nikageru owns Fashion TV here in Romania? Well, because my ex-manager, Emil, used to date Beatrice Cosma, and Beatrice Cosma was the Fashion TV madam. So that's how I know. Okay, so Beatrice Cosma also works for TVR1 now. So I know my names, I know my facts. This is why they have me in this cell, because I know a little bit too much about their whole organization, because it's very well organized. Now, getting back to Liviu Moranu, one of the things that I did do and why I had problems from him and one of his agents, Tom Boxer, that also works for him in Fashion TV, is because Liviu wanted me to make music for his wife. And I made a song for her. I'm not going to lie. I made a really good song for her. Liviu loved it. And I asked him, how much are you going to pay me? And he's like, oh, man, come on. I'm Levi Moreno. You know what I can do for you? I said, you're not going to pay me? He's like, oh, man, come on. It's just this track and da-da-da. I said, if you're not going to pay me, we don't work. This is like that. So, shortly afterwards, I began to have problems from him. And my boss said, oh, fuck him. You have no idea what he does. He makes all his money off the backs of women and children. And his father actually is the head of the female cartel from Moldova to Bucharest. See, let me explain to you. Levi Moreno is also American. He has an American passport. He spent 15 years in America. His father is Moldovan, Russian, Romanian. Okay, so what I'm explaining to you is he is Romanian, Russian, Moldovan, American. So I hope you understand that when American soldiers come to Romania, especially to Constanța or wherever, what do they like to do before they go over to Iraq to kill some innocent Iraqis or Iranians, or go over to Pakistan to kill some Pakistan people? What do they like to do? Because, you know, Iran has been taking it to them for like 10 years. It's been a 10-year war. Pakistan, they ain't gonna give up. So what do the American Marines and soldiers like to do? They like to fuck, because it could be their last time to fuck before they get a bullet. So who provides them with the women? Nicu and Liviu. So this is how the U.S. government, my government, is involved in the female cartel, because they provide their soldiers punani, pussy, women, etc., before they go over and fight the so-called terrorists. But the fact of the matter is, their soldiers are engaging in terrorism. Now, what is terrorism? Is terrorism not taking an innocent woman or a child out of their country or establishment and forcing them into a brothel to have sex with men for money? Is this not terrorism? Is this not the oldest form of human bondage and slavery? So I'm following my passion because I like to speak, because I was born the son of a preacher. And when I see injustice, especially on me, when I see injustice on my brothers of this world, when I see injustice on my sisters of this Romanian country, it sickens me. Because no one does anything, because the corruption is so deep. And there is nothing any Romanian man can say to me to make me see any different, because you have not seen what I have seen. And like in your Orthodox Bible, thou shalt not judge. Because you have not seen what God has shown me. And if I were able to speak on your TV, I can guarantee you I could convince your whole Romanian public about what it is your government and my government do together to make money off the backs of your own brothers and sisters. I don't do it. But because I refuse to be part of it, you lock me up and try to hide me and throw away the key and send me back to my own country that is involved in this. So simply, it is sadistic, it is wrong, and I know it's an age-old custom in Eastern Europe, the female cartel. But it's 2011. It's time for it to stop. Stop. stop smuggling innocent women and children. Let them be. This is Black Man Zacchaeus, following my passion and speaking the truth about how I feel, because they have me locked in a cell with a gentleman from the Ukraine and another gentleman from Pakistan and other Iranians and Iraqians and other people that, you know, they call a threat or illegal immigrants or illegal whatever. Well, if they were working for Nika Geru, all it would take is a little bit of money and these people would be out of here. This is the system. Just a little bit of money and knowing the right person and everything is okay in Romania. But it's not okay. Where's the justice? Where's the fairness? Where's the freedom? Think about this and have a nice day. Thank you for your time. One love. I am Black Man Zacchaeus, talking about my life and following my passion for truth and justice. Locked away in a small cell. Love and peace. And may God be with you. Godspeed.
And the message, they said, was given to us, to the people of earth, in many Bibles. Many Bibles. It's in our scriptures. They came here thousands of years ago. And all our Bibles have their message in of peace and harmony, but we do not listen. This is the problem. We don't listen to what Moses told us, what Allah told us, what Jesus told us. Listen, if we would follow the rules and do what the scriptures say, there would be peace and harmony on this planet. And the message, they said, was given to us, to the people of earth, in many Bibles. Many Bibles. It's in our scriptures. They came here thousands of years ago, and all our Bibles have their message in of peace and harmony, but we do not listen. This is the problem. We don't listen to what Moses told us, what Allah told us, what Jesus told us. Listen, if we would follow the rules and do what the scriptures say, there would be peace and harmony on this planet. There would be peace and harmony on this planet. And the message, they said, was given to us, to the people of earth, in many Bibles. Many Bibles. It's in our scriptures. They came here thousands of years ago, and all our Bibles have their message in of peace and harmony, but we do not listen. This is the problem. We don't listen to what Moses told us, what Allah told us, what Jesus told us. Listen, if we would follow the rules and do what the scriptures say, there would be peace and harmony on this planet. And the message, they said, was given to us, to the people of earth, in many Bibles. Many Bibles. It's in our scriptures. They came here thousands of years ago, and all our Bibles have their message in of peace and harmony, but we do not listen. This is the problem. We don't listen to what Moses told us, what Allah told us, what Jesus told us. Listen, if we would follow the rules and do what the scriptures say, there would be peace and harmony on this planet. And the message, they said, was given to us, to the people of earth, in many Bibles. Many Bibles. It's in our scriptures. problem. We don't listen to what Moses told us, what Allah told us, what Jesus told us. Listen, if we would follow the rules and do what the scriptures say, there would be peace and harmony on this planet.